Hi, everybody. Dave Clark, InspectCheck-net. Today on video 7, we're going to do a little bit more of a software tutorial. So we're going to report editor workflow. We're going to talk about that, just how the workflow of this reporting system is, creating and saving the reports. Those are the two main things that we're going to talk about today. So let's take a look at that. So the report editor is designed for digital collection and report generation. It can be used in the following workflow. So we can see there, it's just touch and go, just touch those conditions on site. And this is our view from a mobile device, specifically a phone or maybe a small tablet. So you can see that there's all the areas there. We're in roof system. You can see the number 9 that's there that will descend. And then all those boxes below are all the areas that you're going to inspect. And you'll see that those numbers will go away as you do that. So digital collection and digital home processing, and we can see the difference between the two. So the laptop or desktop view to the upper right, and then in the center lower is our on-site or streamlined view, which you can actually do in a desktop if you squeeze it and make it smaller. So what about if you don't want to do that out in the field? You don't want to do the actual inspection out in the field? Not a problem. We have our inspect notes, and that's going to be right in the dashboard messages, and I could show you that when we get into the actual report itself. But these inspect notes allow you to, with a pen and paper, and it's laid out similar to our report, so you can walk through and take your notes and then go back and compile the report. And like I said, it flows the same as the report. And you can see that those fields are highlighted. So if you wanted to take your tablet, and of course you wouldn't need an internet connection, and you could actually fill that out on a tablet, type in there if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use paper. So now we see we opened up our actual report here, and I just want to go back to the dashboard for you so I can show you where the inspect notes will be right here. And so you can click on the inspect notes and take care of that right there if you wanted to download them or just use them right on your. All right, so if we look across the top, we're going to see everything we need right here. Again, our main dashboard reports. All your reports are listed here. In progress, finalize, archive. All your clients are listed here. You can easily find them. Their reports are here. You can add a new client right there. Agents listed right here, all your agents. And then everything, we could add a new agent right there. Everything here, your company settings, account details, talks about what, the different parts of your company. In other words, your logo, your, email address, your URL, account details specific to your account and the inspectors that work with you. Templates, we already talked about that. So your EOC or explanation of condition templates, you can have as many as you want, different ones, or you could use our stock ones. Stock photos, that will be your photos that you add, and tutorials and log out. Okay, so a couple of things. I just want to talk about the reports here for a minute. So pending means that you've just created the report, but it has not been started, right? So we just clicked, we created it, put save and close. In progress simply means that you started the report, but it's just not finalized yet, right? And then a finalized report, that means that you finished it, you compiled it, all the areas are done the way they're supposed to be. And keep in mind, though, on a finalized report, you could always go back and edit it. So I want to be clear on that. Once the report is finalized, you can go back and edit it. You can download it, you can email it, whatever you want to do. And then archive reports. The difference between finalized and archive is that the archive kind of goes in its own category. You can always go back and see it, but you can't edit the report. So we always say keep the report finalized till you're sure that that particular job is finished. And I usually wait a month or so after that. Then I archive it because you're not going to want to change it anyway. Okay, so that shows you all the different difference of the report. So we're going to start a new report. Okay, real simple. Give it a report name. Right, put down the inspection date, calendar pops up, pick a date that you want. And then you're going to add your explanation of conditions in here, no problem. The client information, you can add new, right? Or you can just do an existing. So we'll just throw an existing in there just for time's sake. And we can add, that's their report, we'll add that in there. Any agent information, if you want to add an agent in there, we can put Mike Realtor in there. and there's the inspector's name, and the report's ready to go. Okay, it's that simple. So what I would say at this time, we can give it a name. We can put news report so you can see what the flow is here. And we're just going to put save and continue. And what that's going to do is put you right into the interface, and you're ready to the reports, and you're ready to go. There it is, ready to go. So we talk about the this would now would be a pending report, right? And if we start filling it out, it'd be an in progress report. I want to talk for a second about online and offline. Okay, so let's talk about online and offline reporting. If you're online with InspectCheck, all the functions, including autosave, are fully working, right? Fully functional. The report saves itself every 15 seconds or so, or less. But if you make a quick change and you want to quickly exit, make sure you hit save. Always hit save and close when you're exiting. So you don't have to worry about anything, right? We're saving it to our cloud as you're working on it. If you're offline, all the functions are there, including autosave, except just these things. So everything's still there. There's times that you go offline, you don't even know it, you lose an internet connection. All right, so the ability to add photos directly into the report. So you can't add them directly into the report because obviously it goes into our cloud, then comes down and back into the report when it's done. So you can still take photos, just add them in later. That's all. Put them in a folder on your device and add them in later. So you can't do that while you're offline. You can't finalize the report because, again, that goes to our cloud and then it's resized and then comes back down. You can't do that. You can't email the report. Now, obviously, you can't email without an internet connection. And lastly, what we want to make sure that you do is don't close and exit your browser and offline. Just keep it running. You can minimize the browser, no problem. Even if you close it, you still may be able to get the information back if you're offline. If you exit it, it's going to be touchy if you can get the information back. You should, but we can't guarantee that. So just leave your browser open. That's all. I mean, you probably see on your device now that you have multiple browsers that are open. All right. So what about saving reports? And we talked about that already. The reports are automatically saved for you. We recommend you hit save, of course, and save and close when you're done. But here they are. They'll be in progress. You can always look at the PDF in any state, right? So if the report is half done and it's half done and you want to take a look at that PDF, just click there. If you want to delete it, obviously you can do that. Okay. So pending, we talked about that. A report's entered into the system but not started. In progress, the report has been started but not finalized. Finalized, successful, complete a report. A finalized report can be reopened and edited if needed. No problem. Just click View Edit. Archived, it's transferred to an archive folder. It can be viewed, published, emailed, downloaded. However, it just can't be edited. And we already talked about that. So I hope this helped you out. Our next tutorial 8 will be our report editor, a general design of that. And 9 will be our report editor, also creating and editing contracts. And that's going to be great for you to see that too. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.